We're going to start off with, this is the piece that we were sent from CARPODGO. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. It's a very, very nice box. I will say that. It's like you're getting a piece of fine jewelry. It does come with, these are the accessories that come also in the box that don't come in this box. It does come with a rear view camera. And it does look pretty nice quality from what I can see. It does use its own proprietary wiring harness, kind of like all of them pretty much do. And I believe this is what plugs into the actual unit itself for the audio video. And then it comes with this mount, and it gives specific instructions on here not to mount this bracket and have it suspended. This is made to just rest on the dash, and then that's how this thing is made. I'm sure you can change these mounts. And then it does come with like a headphone adapter to USB-C. It comes with that. It does have an instruction manual that comes with that, but it is all, unfortunately, oh, here it is. It is in English. Awesome. I found the one that was in Japanese. So there is the instructions for how to use this particular adapter. I'm sure it is if your vehicle is equipped with just like a headphone jack in, that you can probably use this to convert it over. So we're going to open up this box and kind of show you what all is inside of it. Do open the box. Like I said, it is really nice. It's even got a piece of foam up here to hold it in. This is the unit right here. Now understand, my lighting is very, very, very harsh. This has just got a piece of protector on it. But if you take this out, this piece will kind of come out right here. We'll kind of set that this way on the top tray, and it's very thick. And then we get into a bunch more accessories. This is going to be your cigarette lighter to USB-C. Yes. So this is probably what you're going to use for powering up the unit. It even comes with a on and off switch and a USB on it, so you don't probably lose one of your USBs by using this for the cigarette lighter or power supply light. And then you have a USB to Type-C adapter, OTG, so you can put that in there as well. And then inside here, you've got a couple series of mounts. You've got one right here, which is a smaller one. You can tape, and I believe it comes with another one. Yep. And then also one that you can 3M mount right here. And that's probably for the suction cup itself. So you can put that on there. So everything in this, I will say, is very, very quality and very nice. It looks like a little instruction manual. I'll go through that. But everything in this box so far is extremely nice. Go over all the accessories again in one big swoop so you can see everything, including the actual unit. So this is everything that it comes with, out of the box, inside of the box, and then the unit itself. We'll start turning everything on, kind of show you how it works. That way you guys can kind of get a feel of everything for it. And this instruction manual is going to kind of go over everything as well. This is a magnetic base that attaches to the back of here. There is a light sensor. It shows you all the places you plug in over here. This is all the accessories that are in the box and everything else that is optional. And it shows you how to mount the mounting pieces and a little more information on all this stuff as well. So it does come with that in the box, and it is actually in English, which is awesome. So my first impressions of this is it's extremely nice. I mean, the quality of the build and everything on this is really nice. I mean, it's built very tough. It's very clean looking. It doesn't look cheap. This thing is magnetic, I believe. Yep, it is magnetic. It's very strong. Boom, it'll stick right back on there. So that's pretty cool that that's magnetic. So that way, if you want to take it off, you can take it off as well. And then you have all your inputs right there. And this thing does look really nice. So we'll fire it up and show you what it looks like. So we have it wired up right here. There's an on and off switch, which you can click. So if we click that, that turns it off. And you click it again, that will turn it on. And this is its load up screen, which looks really nice. Please don't mind my terrible lighting, but that's what it looks like. I'm trying to get the reflection off of it so it doesn't sit and look at me, but it does look really good. Boom. So right now, this is nuts. So right now, I am videoing with this camera. The camera that I'm videoing this on is my phone. This is using this and playing it while I'm still videoing this video for you guys. It is still using, my phone is connected to this through Android Auto. That's pretty awesome. Usually if I'm videoing on this camera that I'm on, it will turn off anything that's on here, but it's not doing that. I'm not sure why, but you can go over here, use it just like full Android Auto. This is nice. Man, the quality of the screen is really good as well. It works just like the Android Auto that is in my car. You can go right over here and Apple CarPlay, it'll do both. It is doing this wirelessly, so my phone does not have to be plugged in. Now, the only thing about this unit, and this is something I'm gonna have to work with on, is this is all wireless. So it is wireless, 100%. But the only thing I can't quite understand is it doesn't have anywhere else to go. I don't have a back menu. I don't have any other type of menus or anything I can do. I gotta figure out that portion because I can't figure out how to get to that or how to get to like any kind of main menu. It's kind of like it's in wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and that's all I get. Might try to shut this phone off and see if that will get me to a main menu and see if that'll work. So I turned off my Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth and I got to this. So I got to this menu right here. I'm guessing that there's, yeah, so it's kind of like a tablet. You can go through and change all these things on it. I'm not sure how you get to this without doing it, but it's working pretty good. So this is probably Android Auto, all those things. And then this is the FM. I'm sure this is FM transmission. Yeah, so you can go speaker, aux, FM. So say for instance, your particular vehicle does not have Bluetooth or you do not have an aux in, then you would have to use FM modulation. You would do it to an actual FM station, and then you would play through the speakers of the vehicle because it has an FM modulator built in, which is pretty cool that it does have that option for older vehicles. This is telling you the updates and everything like that. And that's Bluetooth, I'm guessing, for the output. Yep, output. So this thing works pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. Please turn on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on your iPhone. Yeah, so that's basically if you want to do Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So this is pretty much how it all works. I mean, it is very nice. The quality is awesome. I'll put it in a car and kind of show you what it does in there as well, and show you kind of like how it all works and everything like that. So we went ahead and plugged in our backup camera to the AV in slot right there. We've got that plugged in. We did plug it in together to there. So now I got to figure out how to use it. That'll be the question. It has a positive input onto here. What I'm going to do is connect this over here to our positive out. And boom, when that connects to positive, it should work. Yeah, why is it not working? I don't understand. There's positive? Why is it not? Should be kicking on. So I got it to work. Quality looks awesome. Now this is also indoors, not outdoors, so I'm not sure how it'll do in dark. I connected my 12 volt positive trigger, so when I let off and put back on, boom, it will come on. So when you let off, then I'll put it back in. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Boom. Could be up, the voltage is kind of low on this, is I'm about 11.4. Okay, so what I found out I was doing wrong was back here on this, I didn't have this pushed in far enough. So you got to push in way further until it clicks all the way down. So that's what was causing it. So if I go back over here and I click this on, let's take our wire and connect it in to here, boom. And then boom, that comes right on. Quality looks good. I would like to do some nighttime stuff, but we'll try that later. But right now, that looks amazing. And it's very simple. All you have to do is wire this wire to the reverse light or reverse signal. That's it. And it's a positive signal. You don't have to wire ground or anything because it runs off this 12-volt power source right here. Very simple. And now if you're in your car, you let off, boom, that's how it's going to come back to your main screen until you do the, you turn on your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth for your Android Auto. If you want to turn on the unit or turn off the unit, you just click on that bad boy, boom, you can turn it off, which is awesome. Then you turn it back on, unit's going to come right back on. Bam, there you go. Here's the Android Auto connecting. Boom. Within about 3 seconds, it connects immediately, and then boom, you have everything working. This thing is nice. You got your rear view camera, you've got this. This is basically what new cars from like 2023, 2024 are all gonna have. So this is awesome. This does a great job of what it needs to do. Basically, it gives you the functionality of being able to do Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is what everybody wants. You can mount it in your car, be able to visibly see it for your GPS. So basically we go over here. You can do the GPS full screen. If I could click on it with my finger, sorry. I still got the protector on here. So you gotta kind of press hard. I still have that protector on here so nothing happens to it. But that's a very large GPS screen for you to be able to see, especially if you have a small radio that's like this big in your car. That's awesome. And you have your rear view camera. So it gives you the options to be able to do a lot of stuff. Here's a size comparison too, to show you, this is in a Hellcat, how big this is, okay? So this is, I gotta turn this down because it'll turn on, but this is how big this is. I wanna show you, but I gotta get the volume to turn itself down because it's gonna turn up and blow my eardrums out. Here's a comparison of how large this screen is comparable to a Hellcat screen. Now the Hellcat screen is obviously more like a 4x3 versus a 16x9, but this thing is exponentially longer. As you can see, it's about 3, maybe 4 inches longer, but not quite as tall. So you got about 1 inch taller on the Hellcat screen, but that'll show you about how big this bad boy is. It's not the biggest screen I've ever seen, but it's pretty big. So it'll show you there how it works. But this is plugged into the cigarette lighter, and just like that, boom, that's how it works. So it won't let me play the music from my phone to in here. I had to disconnect from, this is a 2324 Accord. I had to disconnect because it won't let me do two simultaneously on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Now it will on Bluetooth, not on Wi-Fi Bluetooth. So I want to show you how this works inside the car. I'm plugged in to my USB Type-C. Sorry about the focusing problem this bad boy has, but oh my god, this is so annoying. Just USB Type-C. I don't know why it does this, where it does not focus. My camera is not very normal. So I just have a USB Type-C that is plugged into, I'm not using the one that it comes with, just my normal charger for my phone, S24, S22. So that is plugged into here, turning this on. It is powering this, but it will not allow me to use it with this connected. Right now I have the Bluetooth connected into this, so I can probably click right here, turn on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So yeah, so probably because my Wi-Fi is not connected, it won't let me run through here, but it will not let me play the music while I'm recording from this device. So I do play the music through the speaker that's built in, and it's okay. Sounds like a cell phone. I mean, what more could you ask for from a speaker on one of these? So it's not very loud. It'll get the job done like a cell phone, but you're better off running FM transmitted or running it through a different system, Bluetooth. So I want to show you screen size comparison. Now, the Accord is a much larger screen. I would say it's maybe an inch taller by maybe 2 inches longer, and that's a big screen. Like, it's one of the biggest screens I have in all of my vehicles. So it is pretty big. I mean, that thing is pretty massive. Now, I have it mounted to the windshield with that. I have it dangling, which you should not do. I just have it for this video purpose, but there it is right there. Now, I'm gonna turn off this light. Boom. That's what it's gonna look like. I mean, the quality of it looks identical to the quality of the one on my brand new Accord. So quality wise, it's amazing. It looks great. It's just a little bit smaller than the Accord one. So I would be tickled to death to have this in any vehicle that I have. So I mean, there's nothing bad I can say about this. The wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay works phenomenal. It connects to it. Like I said, the speaker isn't very loud internally, but it shouldn't really, I mean, you're not gonna be able to get a lot out of a speaker that's internal. So just run the FM transmitter, run the Bluetooth, or run it like that, and you can run it through your car's speakers. That's just the way it works. I'm gonna try that right now and kind of show you how it works. What I'm gonna do is go to FM transmitter right here for 87.9, connect the radio to 87.9 so I can kind of show you what it sounds like when you run this Bluetooth through this and run it through the speakers of the car. And you can turn it up that way. Pretty easy, cool way. The way I get to this menu is I just disconnect the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and it goes automatically to this menu, and then I'll reconnect back on. And that's how I get to this menu. If you go back over here, it's kind of like the default. Sorry, it's kind of hard to press because I got this other layer on here. And then it goes back to default method right there. And then we can run the music through here. Now, it's gonna be kind of hard. I don't think it's gonna let me play my music through here and video at the same time. That might be kind of a problem. But that's the way you would do it, is you would run it through there, and I'll tell you kind of how it sounds when I go through there. Oh, man, why does it stop me every time? Okay, so now it's letting me do it. Quality is not that good on the Samsung Music one. I mean, it's not terrible. Might have to figure out a way to turn the bass down. Like, I don't know what it's in this Q thing. What is this? Oh, so here's what it lets me like go through here. So it doesn't sound bad. It just has a lot of bass in it, and it's really loud. And it's only on 11. So I'm not quite sure why that is, but I'm not sure. It does sound really good. Yeah, it has a lot of bass in it, and it's like crackling. So the quality isn't that great on the FM transmitter, but it's only in my Samsung app. I'm gonna try it on, and it's got a lot of bass in it. So I'm gonna try and go back to Pandora and see if that's any better.
Get a small fry.
It does sound better on Pandora.
A small drink. And a 4-piece McNuggets.
So it's definitely better on Pandora.
That's a lot of McDonald's.
But the Samsung app is not as good. So if I'm reading this correctly, there is a display-only Bluetooth mode where you stream Bluetooth from your phone to this, and then Bluetooth to the speakers. In display-only Bluetooth mode, the screen no longer participates in the audio. All the audio is controlled by the phone, which can simultaneously connect to the car's Bluetooth for audio playback and support the car's multifunction steering wheel control buttons and microphone. In this mode, the phone can also connect to an installed aux Bluetooth receiver or FM Bluetooth receiver. Compared to the setup where the phone connects to the screen and the screen transmits the audio to the car speakers via aux cable or FM, display-only Bluetooth mode offers lower latency and more stable sound quality. Since wireless CarPlay connects to the screen, do not support lossless audio formats. Audio via the screen's aux connection to the car is not lossless. The true lossless audio playback method is in display-only Bluetooth mode when the phone connects directly to the car's audio system via aux cable. Note, phone aux cable connection to the car requires using speakerphone for calls. So what I gather from this is if you want to run Bluetooth through this and this as the display, you're running it in a Bluetooth mode, and you run the audio through the speakers, which is going to be your best audio. If you want to run wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which if you want to do that, you're mostly using it for Google Maps and things like that, you will not have the greatest audio because you're gonna have to play it through the speaker or through the speaker internal or the FM transmitter. And it does not sound that great through the FM transmitter. So I just want to give you guys that notion that if you're going to use this for Google Maps and things like that, this works great. Now I have not tried a phone call to see how bad it is on this. It probably isn't terrible, but that's going to be your best solution. Is Bluetooth mode, where it's basically in display only Bluetooth mode. That's the best audio.